Whew. Hi everybody, Paul McFarland here. Just came back from a quick 8-mile bicycle ride on a very hot, humid day, so good thing this is not smell-o-vision. But that doesn't stop me from doing a little bit of adulation of the greatest agency in history so far, Chiat, from the 50-year book. Just going to talk about one thing, also another Apple ad. You may have seen it or seen some of the hoopla about it. This one, which was an ad to promote the sort of iHome, whatever, speaker system, music all throughout your home. And the thing about this spot was Chiat, yeah, I know, TBW Chiat, was everyone, all the agencies, and this, if I could fault them, they just fell into the trap of every other agency that tries to make every ad into an event, and all the press, the making of, before and after, all that, to try and spread the buzz all around it. I mean, I get it. I'm just kind of bored with it. The point is, this was a really great spot. It was simple and arresting. The woman, she's turning on her music and she starts dancing around the place, and as she dances and twirls, the little apartment gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and there's distortions of color that just stretch and stretch and stretch. It's a very, very fun commercial to watch because it talks about how it feels if you're a real music lover. Maybe you really like to listen, or you like to move and dance to it. It kind of makes a great point of saying that the power of this technology and the ease that Apple stands for expands your consciousness. Your whole house can become music at that point, which is sort of like making the idea of music bigger. There you go. There's the idea. So what I like about it is its simplicity. It takes a very visual solution to showing this fantastic, technical marvel in a very, very simple, beautiful manner that uses a lot of color, but it's a very linear, direct thing because it doesn't cut away to different things. It doesn't introduce type or retail offers and that shit. It just keeps taking the idea and pushes it out further, completely immersed in music and visualizing music. In the same way, I think it even talks about here in the book, the original iPod billboards that were just silhouettes of people dancing with the bright colors with their white, trying to encapsulate what does it feel like to be immersed in your music. This is showing what it feels like to be immersed in music in your home. Now, having said that, I'll talk a little bit more about this. I'm not faulting TBWA Chiat any more than I'm faulting almost every agency on that realm. Every time they do something now, it's got to be the making of and all that, which, think about it, in a bell curve, and everything you can look at as a bell curve, I say, there's going to be a certain part of the public who will be interested in the making of. But most people, no, not really. But there's going to be a part over here, industry people who are geeks, yours truly, dorks, yours truly, who want to know about all that. But when every agency turns everything into, here's not just our video, here's the team, here's the making of, here's another making of, everyone shares it, every employee shares it, the agency, shares it, the client shares it, the awards, it comes back again, and a spot 2.5 years ago, it seems like it's something brand new when it isn't. It's that machine of LinkedIn especially that I find fault with, and I'm quite deathly bored of it. It doesn't change the fact that this is a marvelous, wonderful spot because it encapsulates an idea of a product's benefit in a very different, arresting visual way and just keeps going with it throughout the spot. Yes, it doesn't matter whether it was done with special effects or it was physically done, not for the experience of the spot. But when you want to go in deeper and if you care about how it's made, yeah, it's very interesting that maybe it was more expensive to do it that way. Maybe it was better that they did it that way. Everybody wants to look behind the curtain, know what's behind everything these days, especially people in the industry. The general public, not so much. But it's a wonderful spot. Once again, I think it had legs, but they didn't pursue it. Either the client didn't pursue it or the agency didn't pursue it. because when you think about it, a technology that expands, magnifies something you already like in life, you could make yourself bigger in the world, although there's certainly enough of that. You can make your car feel like it's bigger. You can feel like the space in your car becomes, whatever. This idea could be extended, and that actual approach could become an Apple thing. Maybe Apple doesn't want to continue a campaign. Maybe TBWA Chiat didn't want to do the campaign. But when I find something this interesting, this simple, and my mind starts to go and how you extend it, how it could really be an identifiable brand signature, and it doesn't, I get a little sad. But it's a great spot. Tomorrow, I might talk about Chiat Day t-shirts. I just might. But right now, this one needs to come off, and I got to get in the shower. But I sweat when I bike in the summer, and I sweat the details of every single campaign I work on. You know where I got that from? These guys.